Yo, it's your boy Troubz, Mr. Plug, Premier Battle, Short Circuit, if you're in the building, make some noise, man.
Big Frost never lost.
Yeah, man.
We're getting into this one. These are old school battlers. My guy Lord Bendtner, Wavey John. Let's go.
It's Wavey John's debut, and Lord Bendtner said he's going first, so let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so one rounder, by the way. Let's do this.
5 years is a long time. So long, I thought that this may never happen again, but I manifested, betted my best, and now they got me back on Prem, because I always knew, within, this was something I could do myself, but I always felt I'd put my best foot forward and end up managing to shoot myself. So let's be clear, this ain't about you. Troubz brought me here purely so I can prove myself, and with that being said, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Lord Bendtner, but it really could be Xhaka, cause I'm running with resurgent form while you're merely treading water. Head beneath the surface, you're all out to sea. So far that you can't surf the shore cause you're just a little Wavey John, while me, I'm the perfect storm. Every word I talk is murder for. This worthless order servitors, guys that I ain't heard before, who really don't deserve the Lord, cause I don't write at home. This the stage that I have worked toward, while you look like you lived a life limited by Murphy's Law. Cause you're the replacement for the replacement. You only got this match off the back of talk and Twitter engagement, cause Tidal dropped. And you would have thought a late change in opponent would have meant this got harder. But at its heart, think Noah's Ark. The Lord's world went from Tidal to Wavey and got calmer. I'm a lot smarter. This bloke's dumb as fuck. My bars are a lot harder and his jokes not enough, cause they said 1 round. 5 minutes. Put your heart and soul in it, even if I'm not sure that you're worth it. I came to make a movie, so I give Johnny 5 and watch him short circuit. Cause you been on Don't Flop, letting off stray shots. You said the 2 men we'd never see on Prem were you and Tay-Rock. Me, like all of them, we went say what. And if I booked the league, then you would have caught a straight block. But I don't get into the politics, cause battle rap's much worse than when we divide the scene in 2 and make the shit us versus them. But you disrespected Prem, just to prove that you and her are friends. And then when Prem gave you a call, well, you're already curving him. Look, you can battle where you want, it's up to you to decide. But you gotta stand on what you say. So you standing here today doesn't sit right. You can't believe a word he'll say. All he does is spit lies. And all it took was the slightest hint of trouble. He was quick to switch sides. Cause for a big guy, you little John, I don't respect or trust you. And the fact you're one of Don't Flop's best newcomers says a lot more about them than it does you. Cause you are terrible at rap, an amateur. And in a battle you should be considered unprofessional, cause being unconventional is no excuse for being so one-dimensional. All you got is comedy. You hear their laughter and take that as validation of what you've spoken is true. Really it proves it's easy to confuse thinking you're funny with being seen as the biggest joke in the room. Cause if I were you, my instincts would be refused to partake, so long as that, and with, remain a distinction you can't make. It's that lack of self-awareness that will keep costing wins, though. At least us battling help me beat my imposter syndrome. Cause if you think you can do this, then I'm not sure what more there is to say. In silhouette we're similar, but our profiles show the different roads we take. Cause my life is awesome. Man is blessed. It's really going great. And you just look fat, sad, depressed and overweight. See, how you carry yourself matters. And all that matter you manage to carry around is the anchor that drowns you, Wavey. It's dragging you down. Cause if I say I'm outside, I'm talking Benny P, bookings and promo. He says he's outside, it's cause he looks like a hobo. Battle rap's the medium, and you're the inspiration for this deconstruction with the pen. I got your limitations drawn, maybe disappoint that I may have made before, but think mosaics. I've been using art to illustrate your flaws. And I'm so self-assured, I show you all exactly what he's made of, because a great man once said, never turn your back on someone you respect or someone you're afraid of.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lord Bendtner. We do not need to ask you how your divorce went, bruv. I'm sorry, PB. I haven't come to war this evening. In fact, I'm here to celebrate your achievements. Like how, by his early 30s, he was divorced with 3 kids. Nah, if Steve says he's got 3 kids, then he's lied. Because how have women as a species slept with him 3 times? I've seen him at emo nights at the Fleece, and he was doing knee slides. They only wrote that bar to shoulder barge Steve's father.
Let's go, Wavey.
I bet you order a pint with a Red Bull top. You own a Monster and a Red Bull top. Why are you hoarding the packaging? That's got to stop, bro. Nobody believes you collect Monster cans for the COD codes, and it's so tragic it's not so. I don't get how this guy lives. He's had too much caffeine to suffer. In an energy crisis. You are addicted to energy drinks. Your doctor is pissed. He paid resale for Prime, but it's not for his kids. And guess which Elf bar is his favourite flavour? You shot Red Bull with a Jaeger chaser. It's the only time you squeeze cans or empty the still was Lord Bendtner's dream date night. Relentless and chill. And for those who don't know, I deal on the side. I've got 2 different options. Is Steve on a buy? But hurry up and pick one. Don't think we've got all night. Which one do you want, bruv? The green or the white? Watch him buy both outside after the battle. I'm a killer in the flesh, and you're living in a mess. You filled your bedroom with Monster cans, they're spilling in the bed. I know it must have been hard for you when you split up with your ex, but you don't deserve the right to be bitter that she's left. Because every single night, this cunt's wasted. Your hat is made of felt and your donk's basic. You have never been a catch, Stephen. Just face it. I don't know who she's met since you, but she's upgraded. And last time you were here, you had major concerns. Against major concerns. You were meant to take it in turns, playing with words until the raging and burst, and you got all up in his face in the first. So, mate, did it work? I don't think it did, bro. The whole crowd was booing Bendtner. Fuck pushing your opponent, maybe you should push a new agenda. You're in your fucking 30s, Stephen. I thought that you'd know better. You're meant to be a battle rapper and not a sumo wrestler. But in his defence, though, to be fair, that is the vibe that he brings. Because he's only comfortable pushing people when it's inside of a ring, but that's not me. I've got my fight song playing on the stereo. Fuck it, I'll change it to Sugar Babes. It'll set the tone. Because if you want to push my buttons, then let me know. I could never take shit from this porky, awkward fuck. What are you trying to push? Is it your 40s or your luck? And I'm agnostic. I'm agnostic. I don't know if I've mentioned to Steve, I've always wondered what my afterlife is destined to be, and now I'm staring at the Lord. And I don't know what I'm meant to believe. Because in order to do the Lord's work, you'll need to involve extra men. I should be rocking with veterans, with the coldest of pens. But this Lord knew he ain't the Old Testament. Because you just throw your weight around. Don't think that you're hard, mate. Seeing him in a mosh pit is some shit that I can't face. The pub band's doing sound check, and he's bitch slapped the barmaid. The gig starts at 9, and he's been kicked out at 8:30. He didn't get his guard up. Lips contorted, body shots, liver forfeits, blind spot. Vision's thwarted, jab stiffened and vigor mortis. It's okay, this fighting talk, it isn't for him. Plus his ex-wife is southpaw. She's swinging awkward, and if you don't like these comments, then please ignore them, because I can punch harder than this performance. He lives that rap life. Upsetting norms, his gang signs are metal horns, it's trash lines to steady drawn and fat guys to Eddie Hall, he flash fries, vegetables, your last wife never calls, he gaslights and bends the rules, then acts like it's acceptable, but you've never battled anyone this gully before, you wanted war. So what you ducking me for? I go home and grab the gun I stashed under the floor, it never jams. I'm like my cutlery drawer, and as a baby, I bet As a baby, I bet you were dropped from a fall. It made him angry and upset you were not fun in school. You claim he's self-harmed because he once punched a wall. Now you stood in front of one, it ain't an option at all. It's a performance of the night, they better pay me mine. Fuck a flavour in the month, I'm lemonade with lime. I guess he didn't have the bottle for Wavey's prime, and now my fee's fucking higher than Wakey wines. I'll tell the cameraman to move back. Come quick, newsflash. Justin, your colleagues call you two-pack. Lunches. I guess it's no secret that I like food. But if you put us two in a bleat test, you'll see my guy lose. Because him just bending over would be on live Sky News. You are literally not fit to tie my shoes.
Oh, fire.
Fuck it, time.
Yeah!